Okay guys, I'm coming back at you. A little something different today. Got a little trailer issue here. I noticed yesterday when I was coming back from the job that my dust cap was off. And when I looked at the, for those of you, my cap was off. And when I looked inside, I could see that the castle nut and everything wasn't centered. It was leaning. So I shook the wheel, and even with it being on the ground, it shook. So I got up this morning, couldn't sleep that good because it was just on my mind what was going on. And the day is what? Tuesday, before Thanksgiving. Big Son's supposed to be cooking some collard greens and putting my pies and cakes in the oven. But look, I thought I could just, and I probably could have, replaced the bearings in here. But then when I thought about it, I say, shoot, let me just go ahead and buy the whole unit. So trying to match up which unit to buy, and of course, the guys at AutoZone are basically clueless. Okay, so I just took the whole thing off, took it up there, and just did like this and say, hey, looks okay. And the little guy that was sitting there looking with me, he was like, yeah, I guess it does. I was like, oh boy, whatever happened to customer service? So guys, I'm gonna throw this on there and see what happens. Now, my trailer, I got it from Northern Tool. I think it's going on 6 years old, 6 or 7. And I may have caused this because if you remember right at the beginning of the season, I called myself greasing the bearings. And I think I might not have put those bearings in there back right or seated them in there good. That's just my thought. But if this fits, I'm going to keep these numbers. Now, this was about $60 at AutoZone. I'm almost sure, and that is the brand of my trailer. I'm almost sure I can get this cheap online. I'm just going to keep one on deck because I can anticipate this happening again. So that way I'll have one. Probably can get it online for about 30, 31, I would imagine. So if this works out all right, I'll just go ahead and order another one and have it in storage and stock. And Roger, don't get on me. That's my workspace right there. Okay. By now they're used to it. All right, let me get this going here. Okay, so now everybody, from what I gather, say you tighten this castle nut. I think I'm supposed to be turning it while I'm tightening it. So let me put this camera down. Trying to be all fancy and everything. I think I'm supposed to be tightening the castle nut while I'm turning it. And then once I get it tightened, I'm supposed to back up off of it. It said, tighten it. Once you get it tight, but I guess the bearings are already seated because of that type of unit. I don't know, I'm just gonna do it the way they said it. Okay, that's tight. Then they say back up so you can get the cotter pin in. Alright. Now, where is that at? Somewhere, there it is, right there. Man, Couldn't have done that again in a million years. But is this the right size cotter pin? Don't look like it's going all the way through, boys. That's too small. Yeah, that one don't look. Okay. Here's the one. I mean, I got a whole set right here, but yeah, look like it's a little short there. See if we find a good one here in this set. Y'all know where it came from. Oh, good old Harbor Freight here. Alright. See if we can find an exact match here. Okay, that looked like about the right size there. Okay. Yeah, that one right there goes in good. Okay. So what, we bend her on back down there. Alright. So, no wobble. Man, when I started this and I jacked it up and shook this tire, it was, not wiggling, it was doing the wobble. Okay, it was doing the Humpty Dumpty. I was like, man, I've been driving, all over the 7 cities. I don't know if it would come off. Would that have come off if it had got worse? I mean, it was wobbling. I could shake it when it was on the ground. But when I jacked it up, I mean, you could do it with one finger. So if I hadn't caught that, would the wheel fall off? Those of you who know. See, and what I was saying was, this and that were close together. So I guess that's how it pushed that dust cap out of there, And that was the only thing that let me know that something was wrong. I just looked down at it on a pre-trip. Y'all don't know nothing about pre-trips, do you? And I say that shouldn't be that way, but I guess I got it, boys. Oh boy, not how I planned on doing my Tuesday, but it's still early. It's 11 o'clock, so I can go in there and start mixing up my pies, get my sweet potato, get my cherry cheesecake, get my pineapple upside down cake ready, my chocolate cake, my pineapple cake. I already got my chitlins and my pig feet done. I might put a ham in the oven. I think I'm gonna invite some of you. No, I ain't inviting none of y'all because y'all nosy.